So as it turns out, I almost never... This is supposed to be a countdown screen, and it's not. So that's kind of awkward. Hopefully the music isn't drowning out my voice. If it is, and anybody's hanging out, as usual, let me know. So we're streaming Wartales today. It's honestly one of my favorite games. It's Battle Brothers perfected, in my opinion. Don't let the people at Battle Brothers know that. And the plan here is that this is a bit more... This isn't a fresh start. Fresh starts in Wartales are rough. This is maybe 17 hours into a game. That's not 17 dedicated hours. That's just 17, you know, pretty leisurely hours. And so it's it's a slightly more advanced game. Expert, Ironman. That's the plan here. Audio's good. Thanks, Don Arnold. So let's get right into it. I'm actually in the middle of a fight. I kind of pre-planned this to get into a battle. Now, the mercenary company is called the Red Legion, but unfortunately we're blue. There's nothing we can really do about that. Hold on. I need to make some screen adjustments for myself so I can see the chat and the game. And here we are. Here's our Captain Hermes. After this battle, hopefully nobody dies, I will introduce the team. So here we are. We're starting against a fairly large group, actually. We're outnumbered here. Number of enemies is 9. There's only 8 of us. My max level, I think, is 4. And based on the life these guys have, I'd say they're all level 5. Which usually happens. It's on adaptive difficulty, which means that the enemy's level kind of adapts to counter your level. And it seems that no matter what adaptive was intended to mean, it means 1 level higher and 1 more advanced enemy. Like outnumbered by 1 and 1 level higher. So let's see what's going on here. The Renegade is supposed to go first. I have no idea what the Renegade can do. Tendon Rupture, which does an insane amount of damage. Gives an ally supported. And Galvanization, as long as they're next to 2 enemies or more. She'll probably be looking to close, given that ability. You get slowdown, and then second round you get bleeding. So how can I mitigate her ability to harm somebody? I think I'm going to take the captain here, Hermes, and weakening blow. We'll start with the weakening blow. Max valor points, which is sweet. We got that from the camp. Probably annihilation just for damage, and then I'm going to use another valor point to put up deflection, because Hermes, I just kind of put him right in the middle of the frying pan here. Orthic. So I think I only have 2 characters left from the original 4 that you start with. Forthic is not one of them, but he's awesome. I have a soft spot in my heart for, I think they're called, I want to say impalers, because they have this piercing throw, but they're honestly one of my favorite classes in this entire game. So let's find out who's going next. Another Renegade up here. I don't think they'll be able... You know what? Let's take advantage of this. I'm going to move Peaches, who is one of my lieutenants. I occasionally change the characters' names if it makes sense. Like Gabby, Peaches was named... It started with a P, and it was about 26 letters long. So we just shortened it. I think it was Petting House or something, or Pettingly. Neither here nor there. I shortened it down to Peaches. Gabby, who's actually my other lieutenant, was named Gabriella, maybe? Something like that. Anyways. And Hermes was something like Hermantrek, or... I'm sure there's a list of pre-generated names for this game, but you get the idea. I kind of go to intentionally dumb it down a little bit. Okay, so we're here on Peaches. My plan here is to kind of set one of them. I want to hit them, so... The only thing that sucks about setting enemies on fire is that they set you on fire immediately afterwards. Unless they can't get to you, which is awesome. So I always go down to the bottom here, especially on expert, and find out who's going next to try and guess where they're going to head. So Thanik here is pretty close to my Captain Hermes. I'm willing to bet that he's going to head down there. So I'm going to try and hit all three of these guys. And then position Whisktos. I'm going to position him to set up a barrage. I should have tried to get him beside an ally to get the extra valor point. Terrible. I'm also going to be on fire. That's not great. Who's next? This guy's next. That's an archer. A bomber, specifically. So I don't really want to leave their bombers open to attack, right? I want to try and put a stop on the bombers as quickly as possible. I don't actually think I'll be able to, though. So instead, I'm going to try to kill the renegade and stand beside the bomber to force the attack. Hopefully he shoots directly at me, which he may or may not. Please die. There's no way I can throw that so more than one of them gets hit. No. Ooh, what about down this way? We have Raider. Oh, yeah. Hermes and Forthic's relationship has improved. I had no idea that was a thing. I actually didn't realize that you could improve your teammates' stats just by helping them in a fight. Oh no, hecklefish. Again, I probably shouldn't. She's gonna go for the group. Oof. See, that's not great. I can't deal with the fire as well as the enemy team can. We have Henchman, Raider. Hopefully I can run through all three and then set the Henchman on fire. Oh, I should try this. Much better idea. Free hit on the Raider. And then try and relentless charge through all three, which I can. Super happy with that result. This guy actually comes into play here shortly, so I am going to use taunt. Not great. He's going to set a bunch of people on fire. Same crew. That's fine. That's actually not terrible. So that was 2 free hits because he tried to move twice. Inside the Now I can't remember what move it is. Inside the barrage. So honestly, like if I could, I would play this entire game, I think, with spearmen and archers. I may try and set that up as the game progresses if we lose non-spearmen, non-archers, because I think that barrage and harpoon are probably the most useful moves in the entire game. So who's going next? This henchman. Most likely the henchman goes for the archer if he's not distracted. So what I'm going to do is drag him in and get 2 free hits here. The weapon I'm using has an attack of opportunity that forces the target towards you, and then you hit them once and then you hit them a second time. Boom. Now this guy really outclasses Filtos. If you just look at their armor difference, I think I just did 34 something damage maybe total, and he's still got 12 armor left and 82 life, while poor Filtos has 30 armor and 32 life. So we're gonna use every single advantage we can get. Filtos just generated a valor point. I'm gonna use it right now to try and get 3 free hits and kind of bring this guy down to our level, because it's his turn next and it's gonna hurt. Okay. We have 2 more turns here before the end of the round. Who gets to go? Gabby. All right, check this out. We're going to push this raider up into the barrage and get hopefully a free hit out of this. Ooh. Not great. Targeting. That's awesome. So I've been fighting a lot of enemies lately that are raiders that don't have this delay. They just get their huge area attack. Taurus. Unfortunately, Taurus sucks. He has a terrible weapon, so it only does 9 or 10 damage, yeah, or 8. I can't make him one, and I can't afford to buy him one just yet. Okay, so the Renegade's gonna go first. So what I like to do is go down here to the bottom, highlight the enemy, right? Find out who's going next and kind of make my decision based on maybe the next 1 or 2 people. So I don't think I can kill her this round, right? So maybe we try to affect things we can change immediately. I also know that she's not going to do a ton of damage to the captain because he's got a huge amount of armor. So instead, maybe we go to the next person, this bomber, for instance. So we know the bomber is coming up in the fight. I actually don't think we can do anything about it, though. If I put these 2 together, he's going to set them both on fire. 100%. How can we generate a point, I wonder? Ooh, I can kill the bomber and hurt the raider with a flaming arrow. Never mind. Apparently we can't kill the bomber. What are the odds he fires into this group? I think maybe fairly high. Unless I can kill him before it's his turn. No way I can do 46. I could disengage, take a hit, kill him, and come back and engage, maybe? Oh, no. We're okay. We're okay. So I can hit those two or that. Those? Interesting. Okay, so we're going to push this guy away, I think. Ooh. And hopefully kill both of these guys. Got the archer. Ooh, I'm going to set him on fire. He's already on fire. There's no way I can not. I kind of want the valor point. I think I'm going to set him on fire. Wait, what have I done? I messed up. So much fire. I mean, fire just becomes kind of a fact of life. I find when you get this far into the game. Honestly. And the game soundtrack is intense. So this bomber is going to go next. So you have a couple options with bombers. Like, normally I like to engage them. So they're engaged right now, I think. I'm pretty sure. No, maybe they're not. Ooh. So ideally we have the bomber engaged so we can't shoot flaming arrows. In this instance, I'm just going to move this guy and stab him away-ish, maybe? Or just a little bit. Oh, no. Only my team. Okay. We have... What have I done? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that at all. But see, here's the kicker. I'm going to heal his fire and then set him on fire. So we're not going to do that. Who goes next here? Thanik the Wolf goes next. I should probably deal some sweet justice to him, or at least one of his friends. So we're going to use Weakening Blow on the Renegade. Wabam. And then toss out a defensive stance, which will get me the point back immediately, right? Which is what we want. We want the Valor points. But when Thanik the Wolf hits me in one turn, it won't cripple me. Oh, except 17 damage worth of burning and bleeding will. Well, it's hurting him too. Who goes next? The Raider. I wonder what I can do about that. I can kill him. Hit 2, got the Valor point back. Walk towards the Raider. And... What? Wait. No. Oh, we need to go into the fire. I'm okay with it. Couldn't kill him, but it drew his attention anyways. He's got no choice but to attack. Happy Friday. I love this game. It's honestly, I grew up playing Ogre Tactics, and this game really scratches that itch. Except in a way more open world way. And I mean, I don't know, like, what was another one that I played? I want to say it was called Legends of Magic. It doesn't sound right though. Lords of Magic. That is a game I will have to stream. It is shaped my childhood. Not great. But he's already on fire, right? I don't know if I can get... can't get beside a friend. I do need to get out of the fire anyways, though. So raiders are a joke. If you have spearmen or an archer with a push move, raiders are a joke. I think I can win. Going for it. We're gonna galvanize, get some valor points, and destroy. I should have used, actually, I should use the weaken first. Maybe I would have maybe gotten 2 attacks. Who goes next? This dude. No, I definitely want to stay here and fight their leader. I'm going to use deflection. I'm going to use, or protection, I guess, but I gain deflection. Just so when he hits me, it doesn't kill me. Oh my gosh, I have 14 life thanks to burning. Hold on. Valorous duel. No, we need to generate a valor point and try and heal the captain. This guy's next, eh? $13 to $17, 10 to 12, 12 to 14. This seems like a good decision to me, right? To push him in towards his buddy's swing. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen here. It didn't pan out, but we will get a valor point. And he's on fire, so that's kind of cool. 13. Oh, 1. He was saved by willpower, so he's got 15 willpower. This isn't great. He's on fire, but is he standing in the fire? Becomes a question. Healed. And we're not going to get... Oh, no. Can I do this? Okay. Okay, look. Look, I think we're going to have to... Oh! I thought we were going to have to hit the captain. Richie, I'm glad to hear you've been solo Ironmaning. This is an Ironman game as well. It's got it built in so you don't have to, like, strain your willpower. Like, unlike Kenshi. Okay, that worked out. Philtos is saved. And Taurus is definitely headed towards the enemy. Oh no, he gets galvanization! Unintentional. This guy's next. How can we stop him? Everybody's on fire anyways. I think we just engage him because Antrim has a ton of life. Stop it. Now, the henchman's next. I'm not too concerned. He's going to hit Antrim. Antrim's got a shield and some armor. Instead, I think we try and deal with... Ooh, one of these guys, maybe. For sure, we're going to try and just drop the raider. We're going to push him out of his attack anyways. And he's kind of on fire. I mean, we're all kind of on fire. Okay, Thanik the Wolf goes next. How do we... We're on fire, so we should get beside a teammate that's on fire. Yes. Can't get more on fire. He won't die from fire next turn. Try and hurt the dude going next and add a little bit more fire to the map, because why not? So now he's got something called vulnerability. The next attack suffered will be a critical hit. So I need to be fairly cognizant of who I'm going to get to hit him next, right? I think we're going to use the Captain Hermes because he's going to do the most potential damage. But it's important to check out these modifiers as they accumulate throughout a match. Oh, I did not mean to end Peach's turn. I kind of wanted to... No, actually, you know what? That wasn't terrible. She was in the right place. So, everybody's on fire. No big deal. He might actually die next turn. I should heal Wiktos, but he's in the fire, so... Filtos. Whisk-toss. That's hard to say. Whisk-toss. I'm gonna heal him. Do I heal him, though? Yes. The answer is yes. So now he'll get burning next turn instead of ending his turn on fire. Hopefully. Or maybe he can just run out of it. Now I'm going to try to take a... Nope. Then Filtos dies. Ooh, this is tough. This is a tough one. I have a plan here. This is going to suck. Filtos is going to take a hard hit. But we get 2 free hits here, plus a fury. Because we're going to engage in combat and get a point and then spend 1 point. That's not the amount of... What? It didn't work. He was supposed to drag him towards me. Okay, whatever. Not terrible. We're out of here. Oof. Nice, not burning. That's actually exactly what we wanted. I wasn't sure if he would keep burning because he was still standing in the fire and he had to move out of it. But as it turns out... And another Valor point. A lot of the fighting in this game... Oh, not great. Thank goodness he has a delay, except they're both back on fire. What I was going to say is one of the... It's important to know when you're going to be fighting guys with delay attacks. It changes just about everything. So, who's going next? This guy up here. 43 life. What can we do about this? Right now. That's... You always have to ask yourself, what can you do about the situation that's upcoming? That's why it's important to target the next henchman. Like, can you prevent something that's going to kill your character? But if it's not going to kill your character, I wouldn't worry too much about it if you think you can get to it in a round or two. It's all about... This entire game, I found, is about time management. More or less. So, for instance, I think that maybe I can walk down here into the fire with Forthic. And then... I have such a great idea. Okay, so we're going to step here. We're going to poke this guy. Wha-bam. Now we're going to walk south of the bomber and do that. Okay, so no matter what, next turn Our boy's gonna die. Everybody's on fire anyway, so let's get another valor point. Now this guy's got a free swing. Thankfully, we have an axe man in front of him that's just gonna sort him out. And then we're going to do something crazy here. We're gonna heal. And then we're going to move away so we don't set him on fire. We're going to take another member of the team who can heal. Okay. Our captain in this case. We're going to go up. We're going to provide that sweet, sweet healing. Then we're going to go back down and do some real damage to this guy. Oh, I might die. 10. Might die. We might be into... Oh, willpower save for the captain. This is not good. Wixtas has some staying power. Nope. No. No, we don't want him there. We want him back here. We're going to throw some fire at the enemy captain. We're about to lose the captain here. I'm not sure how I feel about what's happening. So we have a free point, but we can't use it. How am I gonna... Here's the captain. So maybe we can get down there and then get away from there. Like, my fear here is that I'm just gonna set the captain on fire again, you know? Bonk. Okay, so we did that. And now let's move away from the captain and stab this guy. Done for. Oh, I think I can hit her. Him? Thanik? You think that's a boy's name? Oh no, I'm gonna set people on fire though. That's fine. Not great. Not great. Oh, do I want to disengage this guy and take the fire damage? No, I'm gonna almost kill my friend. Got him bleeding. I don't know if there's a way I can hit this guy with the archer at this point. No, I just don't think I can hit him without hitting everybody. Let's just try and end turn next to a friend that we don't care about being on fire, which will be these two guys. Oof. And then he puts on deflection, so he takes way less damage next turn. Okay, we have a ton of turns before that guy gets to go. So let's make the most of this. I am going to heal my friend. First things first. Boop. And then we're going to throw this into him. Then we're going to stab him. Okay, great. End turn. Still alive, still good, everybody's fine. Captain Hermes with the finishing blow. Boom! I don't know if my mic topped out there. I really hope it did. I apologize if everybody's deaf. Fugitive's Hammer, strength plus 10. I can't repair a single thing, apparently. So let's head to the camp and see what we can't do about equipment. What am I working with here? Strength +5 fugitive's hammer, but energizing oil. So let's take the strength +10, because that's insane. 21 to 28. Now, who else do we have as a Vanguard? Antrim. Now, that's strength +7. I made that. I just wonder if the energizing oil and the annihilation skill. Oh, you know what? This is the pound skill and the defensive oil. I think we're good with this for now. I am going to sell this stuff, though, as soon as humanly possible. I'm kind of sad that I don't have the medicine to treat the injuries. It's because getting resources in this game is insane. We have everybody kind of doing something, which is good here. I'm going to fix armor where I can. I wasn't off by that much in terms of raw materials for fixing everybody's armor. I don't think. Nope, never mind. Way. Although we do not need to camp just yet. We'll take 50 gold. Okay. Serious pro tip here. This is a border crossing. If you don't want to have to pay the toll, you just have to do this right here. We're going to set a python down right here. And immediately in front of the border, I hope we can set a python down here. Right here somewhere. Yep. Okay. So now you can pretty flawlessly cross borders. We'll click here, and just to demonstrate that we can get right past the border crossing without paying, I'll click right here. Right? So if I turn the camera this way and we look at the map, we're in Tiltren County, but you can head right to the Ediranian border. No issues. I'm going to go turn these quests in for some money. I've got pythons everywhere. If you haven't, you'll see them as the game goes on, but I've got them everywhere. They make travel a lot more convenient, especially when traversing elevations. So kind of save your hemp, save your iron for pythons if you can. It's not always that straightforward, though, with this game. Like, I find myself a lot kind of on the edge of poverty and then feeling hyper rich and hyper successful, and it bounces back and forth. So I've got a lot of needy. I've got a vegetarian in the gang. We've got a drunkard. We've got a carnivorous man. That's a lot of food needs to tend to. We're headed back to town to turn in this bounty. Our next sleep, we have to pay the wages, unfortunately. But we're going to turn this bounty and repair the armor. Get some medicine, or at least try and make some medicine. I don't know if I got enough mountain iris, which is the kind of alchemical ingredient that I've been missing. But we're going to get the armor repaired at Hulan's Forge.
You can use my anvil. I can also a few dents here and there. Nothing more.
I kind of want to sell this. 40 gold. Yep. Damage dagger 36. Yep. Poison throwing knife 7. I feel like I maybe should have kept that, but I don't really care that much. Ringleader's dagger 80. Now, Level 4 required. So the person I would need for this would be a ranger, and they'd have to be level 4. I don't have a ranger, and I don't care that much to have a ranger. I haven't found a great use for them. So if you're catching this video later, or you're watching it now, and you play this game with rangers, which I understand the appeal, cool, assassin-y type. If you know a great way to use them, then either fire it in the comments or let me know now, because as far as I can tell, they're just weak. In a game that ends up with everybody being on fire anyways, rangers seem pretty underpowered. So we're going to sell that for 80 gold. And this is what I'm talking about. I suddenly feel rich, right? Like, I have no idea why I'm rich. I'm going to get rid of this prayer book. Anything that's a trinket, really. I have a bunch of torches. Now we're going to keep the torches because the torches are very useful when exploring ruins. Head to the apothecary, see what we can craft. Are there more devastating attacks than bombers? I don't know. I don't know if there's many more AoE attacks. I mean, we've got hand bomblets here, recoil bomblets, you know, which affect AoE. I don't actually know. I haven't gotten that far in this game because I mostly play Ironman. Actually, I shouldn't say mostly. I've only ever played Ironman. So a lot of the time, as soon as I get out of Tiltren, generally speaking, I just die. Which kind of sucks, but... Sharpening oil. I kind of want this sharpening oil. Critical hit plus 10%. Put that on every archer. 75 gold, though. You know? And I'm only getting 44, 49-ish gold after our next sleep. I think we'll wait till we're a little richer. Head to the Traveler's Inn. Turn this in. Okay, 840. We're about to lose 150. Let's accept the Arnard gang. To the dead south. Okay, what do we have down here? We have Loot Bandit's Lair for 220, which makes no sense to me. We have Vanquish the Arnard gang for 210. And then fight Matthias Lund. So I think what I'm going to do is Arnard gang, Matthias Lund, and if we have it in the tank, then we'll head for the Bandit Slayer. So let's head straight south. Actually, we do have food, but I would like... Do these guys have honey? If they have honey, we're in business. Of course they don't. Useless. I'm gonna buy their mountain willow, though. And I should be able to make more medicine. Nope. Snow iris. We want south. We want south. I try to stick to roads because you get so many bonuses for speed running on roads. And then utilizing sprint. Just never let it go into the red. I think my whole team can take Matthias Lund at this point. I think. You know, every time I say that, though, somebody just gets absolutely murked by Matthias Lund. And it's happened several times. Just checking in on the Altus salt mine to see if I can get some iron. Let's do it. We're going for Matthias. He's rough. He's actually devastating. Hopefully I can keep him managed and push him off with the spearman. I'm not sure. I can't remember if he moves or not.
I have killed them all.
Now, I'm actually kind of sad that we have to kill Matthias Lund. Okay? Oh, wow. We're going to destroy this guy. He's level 3. I'm kind of sad that we have to kill him. So what happened was that bandits or brigands or refugees came in and killed his daughter? And he went and just destroyed them all. So I don't know why he's being called evil. Like, he kind of defended his family, but, I mean, here we are. Just a mercenary crew hired to do mercenary things. So basically, applies judgment to the nearest enemy. That's a delay move, I think. And then this is him hitting somebody. So what I have to do is ensure that I hit him before he moves. Let's take our captain and make him weak. So now he can barely do any damage. And then we're going to hit him. Oh. That was awesome. And on top of that, we're going to add deflection. So now I don't have to push him away from the captain. I can just focus on straight damage. So how am I going to do this? I think what I'm going to aim for is positioning my spearman first. And then trying to hit him with fire and bleeding. So when he finally gets his turn, he's hurt all kinds of ways. And this is just for the valor point because he had valorous support. Not great. Shouldn't have done that. I may be able to correct the mistake, though, if I pull him towards me. Nope, maim is not the right one. But it's kind of too late because I moved him already. Ooh. He's getting hit. They're all getting hit. This is going to suck. I made a mistake. Not great. Let's try this, though. Because they're engaged in combat, so Hermes will get a free hit. I don't think I can move out of range, so here we go. I'm pretty sure he just did 100 and something damage in one swing. Oh, Vortex almost dead. So this guy should pull him into combat, which is sweet. Take off his armor, maybe. What? Alright, Philtos can take the next hit. How's that? Or he's just gonna leave. I'm actually okay with that. I think the burning is going to make a huge difference in destroying this guy. No. Huge. It's just insane damage. I wonder if I charge through this, I'll catch on fire. Ah, of course I will. This sucks. He's definitely dead. I wonder if he has 15 willpower. He might be okay. Ooh, let's put him beside a teammate to get a valor point. Well, that worked out. Does anybody have bandages and can move? No, no, no. Oh, he's gonna kill him. Wait, what is that? Okay, he targets an area. We might be okay. And I think this is the last person I can make go. So, might be okay. So we have the lockup and then one turn, which will have to be this guy to heal him. Then he's going to get hit again. What it's got to be. Yeah, no, I can't even do anything. Does he push him at all? No, absolutely not. Huge hits, though. Brace yourself, Antrim. Oof. I think the captain kills him. The captain absolutely kills him. Night-night. Okay, so who do I give his hammer to? I don't really like it because it forces the delay. But it's huge. It's a powerful weapon. I think we sell it. We can heal everybody. We can't fix all the armor. So, Matthias did not go as easily as planned. We're going to head back north. Back to the village. I wonder if his wife says anything now that he's gone. She's back at his farm. Assigned scholar. Who is our scholar? Horus is our scholar. And that will give us... has a chance to find fragments of a small item. Generates a little profession experience. Okay, cool. Everybody else is chilling. I don't know if I bought any extra food. I really didn't. Let's make 5 breads. Just so we have some more bread. I try to conserve food as much as possible because just like gold in this game, the second you feel like you're ahead and you can chill and relax, that's not the case. Oh no, the captain's got something to say. It's hit or miss when your team wants to talk to you. By the beast's fangs, we beat him. We defeated Matthias Lund and lived to tell the tale. I feel like we can take on the world. Okay. Valiant. If the group starts battle with less than 2 valor points grants up to 2. +1 relationship with close companions. Boast. After such a fight, Hermes gains the immovable trait, immune to terror. Okay. So our happiness is capped. And as much as I want that those extra 2 valor points when I start a match, because sometimes you get ambushed by bandits. I think that they would be better spent. This kind of opportunity is better spent making him immune to terror. Because as you begin to fight, there's haunted monsters, there's, you know, like ghost animals, and I don't know about tombs, but terror's a real thing for your team. And if they run off, sometimes they have a chance of just leaving. So I think I'm going to go with Boast. So he gets that immovable trait. Now, also, steal every opportunity you get. Like, I haven't had very many opportunities, but if you have an opportunity to steal stuff, steal stuff. Also, people. I carry shackles around with me here, chains. Anytime you get in a fight with bandits and you find a hero that has an opportunity to knock out somebody and take them prisoner, take them prisoner. That's probably the only source of income that's really been keeping me afloat, is that every couple battles I have an opportunity to take somebody prisoner.
You can use my anvil.
Repairing all our armor.
Here and there. Nothing more.
We're going to sell Lucilla. Even though it's upgradable, I don't really care. I kind of care, but I kind of want the 104 gold more than I want Lucilla. This is tough. This is a very tough decision. I'm going to sell all these dead rats because I killed them in a tomb. But yeah, honestly, I really want to sell Lucilla here. I might keep it just for the upgrade potential. I don't think they would put something in the game even so early and then say upgradable if it didn't have the potential to become kind of one of the best weapons in the game. This is another squad they want dead for 205 gold. We have the Arnard gang for 210 gold. That's dead south. That's kind of southwest. And a Bandit Slayer southwest. So I think we've amalgamated all of our targets kind of into one area now. There's always the kind of compulsion in this game to rush things, right? To kind of hurry on to the next mission. And I would caution against that. Especially if you're playing on expert, I would say take it. I spot some healing potions there. I would say take it a little bit slowly. That's what I've been doing. I've been kind of going just mission by mission. No pressure on myself between missions to just move on to the next one before I've gotten repaired and healed. But again, taking prisoners and stuff factors into that. Stealing from people factors into that. So there's just nothing worth stealing on these merchants. Occasionally I'll run into merchants with awesome weapons. Now, I'm not even entirely sure if I'm willing to go higher than 10 for a full party. I'd like to, because I'd like to have one of each profession, but with adaptive difficulty, the game, I feel like it primarily adapts to your army size, which means the game gets harder based on the difficulty of, or the amount of people you have. The game becomes more difficult. Use one of our climbing pythons to save time. This game, I think this game boils down to wowzers. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 people. These guys are all level 6. They're much higher level than my troops. This is going to be a super tough fight. Let's see what we can do here. So my first kind of step with every single fight is grouping my troops. Whether that means centrally grouping them, putting them on edge, wherever I can get the most of them together. So this is kind of ideal for me. And it's doubly ideal because we have a bomber on the far side there. And a bomber close to our troops here. Now this bomber's going first, so we're going to try and put some hurt on it. Our Axeman, Filtos, I think, is going to be the one to do that. Because he gets a free attack here. Arm of Justice. Sucked into the fight. Free attack. So 12, 25. We've done 37. And now, with Fury, he's almost taken him out. Valorous Duel is going to get this point right back. Now the Renegade up here is next. He looks like he has a big swing, two-handed weapon. Or a spear, potentially, there. Tendon rupture. I figured we'd taunt him, make him weak. Hit him once or twice. And make sure that if this raider comes up, he's going to have to hit both of us. We're going to lose a point here instead of gaining one or staying even. A lot of the combat in this game, after I would say the first 3 or 4 fights, is managing your valor points. Now, Peaches is kind of my go-to for archery damage. So we're going to do this. Set her up beside a teammate so we get a valor point back. Set up barrage so that anybody that walks in this area gets shot. Hit somebody with some fire. Now that's probably going to spread to the team at some point, but that's not the end of the world. And we really don't care about Taurus. This Renegade's next. I'm going to stop him from heading for the archers. Oof. Put him beside Hermes for the bonus point. Time to die, henchman. Not a lot of damage there. But he does go next, so we're going to make sure we get that free shot. Hopefully he walks right through that triangle. Yep. Awesome. Everything about that was awesome. And he's one of their higher ranked characters. Or he may even be the leader. He's got the star. Or no, sorry. The leader's got the helmet. Here's the leader here. Mine and God. The tough. And the henchman is kind of the lieutenant. So what I think we do is push old Mining God here. Upwards. Whop. Nice. And then we hit him with a little bit of a bleed. Uh-oh. 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 We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Oh, no, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Henchman. Oh, this'll do. We'll push him out of the way. He's beside a friend. We're all good. Actually, this works out perfectly for Taurus here, because he gets both hits. So, kind of, this is the spearman's best situation, right? Confronted by somebody with an area attack. So we could end them or try and engage the bomber. Now we have nobody to engage the bomber, I don't think. This person, Antrim, would be able to engage the bomber. So instead, because this bomber is going to go next, we're going to just sort this bomber out here first. And then let's see if we can 62, 62, 62 with armor. 62 with no armor? Let's try and... Oof. Got a valor point out of it. That's what matters. No. This might work out. No, he went far. He went far. I really thought he was going to shoot at his own team here. You know what? I'm going to disengage. Take a hit. 30. Dang. Not bad. Oh, I was really hoping I could hit them both. That sucks. Whatever. Weaken the renegade. How's that? Okay. I think we're okay here. Not great. Oof. 8 versus 8 right now. I may not be as well off as I think here. Henchman wants to go next. Probably gonna just dust for Taurus here. So let's get our hit in, shall we? 8 and 8, and then let's hit Ovation, and hopefully we all gain riposte. Never mind, he won't. But that kind of worked out. That's not good that he's about to... Okay, knockout. Come here, friend. Okay, so that's 75 gold right there. Capturing people is my bread and butter in this game. Let's heal Antrim. Let's galvanize all these troops. And then let's get the heck away from the team so we don't set them on fire. Oof. Not great. Pretty good, though. Who has a heal for Mr. Taurus? This isn't good. Yeah, no, this really isn't good. He doesn't have to go again, does he? Okay, we're okay. We're okay. So right now, let's push some people off. This mining god, the tough. He needs to go, kind of. So let's hope he attacks Forthic, shall we? Let's hope he just goes right in front of him and hits him and doesn't go for our boy. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. So much burning. Push her as well. Stop her from her attack. And hit them both with a spear. Like I said, I honestly Impaler. I think that's the name of the class. It's got to be one of the best in the game. Easily one of the best in the game. Valorous Audacity. That's sweet. If we finish here, we're gonna get a free Valor point. Ah. Nice. Forthic? Wait, Forthic? Ooh. Gabby, Peaches. That's mostly good guys. Antrim, Philtos, Taurus, Henchman, Bomber. Okay, these guys are fine. And who's going next, actually? The Raider. You know what? I'm going to throw this right down here. That might have been pointless. Not pointless! Renegade going next. I think Philtos engages the Renegade here. Sucks him in. Gets a free hit for huge, insane damage. And then wham, bam. Please die, Renegade. He didn't die. Ugh. Who's gonna die? Somebody's gonna die on the team, and I'm not gonna be happy about it. Oh, I set her on fire. That's not great. Can I hurt this person? Die! Oh, not good. Okay, let's try this. We'll heal him. She should have one more turn. We'll try this. That didn't work. That worked. And then we'll get in this guy's way. Please don't shoot my friend. Please don't shoot my friend. She's dead. We lost Antrim. What was Antrim? Was he our... losing guys at this point in the game? Really sucks. Right? Because I probably just lost my very, very experienced blacksmith. Raider's going next. Night Night Raider. Boom. Valorous Audacity. I'm going to stand right next to you and just let you aim at me. That would be an extreme hit if he actually nabbed each one of us there. Bomber, Meningad the Tough. Please, both of you die. I feel about 1 damage. The rest was okay, though. Isn't Taurus basically surrounded by enemies standing fire with 1 HP left? Where's Taurus? Yeah, oh yeah, he's... Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Bye. I think I can hit them both if I stand here. Double nice. Oh, I want to. Should I? No, I need to save one for a bandage, maybe. Wait, who gets to go next? Let's... I need to save one for a bandage. So let's not get crazy. Oh, no. No, no, no. It's his... Is Taurus gonna die? Is there a plant nearby? Come on! It's so far away. There's absolutely no way he makes it. This guy has no bandage. There's no way we kill both of these guys. I think Taurus is dead. We just lost 2 people for this fight. Rough. We're off to a rough start. I'll get beside you, flaming Taurus. No. You know what? Every once in a while, I need a good party reset. Oof. Night night. This guy's next. I'm like super shocked actually at that guy's resilience. Didn't push him at all. Not even a little bit. Where's the captain? Captain's gonna sort him out. Night night. Viltos became a tormentor. I don't even know what that means. I hope it makes him better. He was actually already pretty good. Now, big problem here. We lost Taurus, who was our scholar. Not that important. Antrim was our woodcutter. Also probably not that important. Either way, he was a vanguard, so he was our other shield boy. And he was our other axe boy. This is not great. We did get a prisoner, though. 205 gold plus a prisoner. I'm not going to say this was the worst outcome possible. Kinda sucks, though. For instance... Oh, wait. This is a random bonus. Get in there. This guy's just going to pray at the altar of the eye. Hopefully something comes of that. Our boy Ukrin, the renegade. We're going to sell him. I don't know if we need our cook right now. We'll make some more bread. But I'd rather have her at the fire. Or actually in the tent to generate action or valor points. Peter McKinch, what is this wizardry? You're going to have to be a little bit more descriptive. What do you mean wizardry? Kenshi looks awesome, am I right? Nobody wants to talk. That's good. Let's head northeast and make our way back to town. Ooh, left. You make a good point. Pete.
Might she be looking for work? Here is your reward.
Black bounty. I think this is the first time ever I've had over 1,000 gold in this entire game. Speaking of 1,000 gold in this entire game, I will be right back. Taking the music, the sights, the city, the coming and goings of the refugees and merchants. Yes, I really like your use of the word apropos. It's not, we don't get too many linguists in here. So this is always the kind of conundrum for me is do we hire more? Do we hire more? Or do we try and really make the current elite? Now, we've dropped down to 6 teammates, which is really going to be a problem. Because the enemies are in groups of 8 and 10. So I think we need to get ourselves another teammate. We do have a prisoner who's a high level. Ukrin, the renegade. What does that even mean? We did lose our lumberjack. I wonder, how can we get this guy to join our team? He's got some aptitude points, right? He's got... How do we get him to join us, though? Oh. What if we treat him? Do we help him? Instead of selling him, right? I don't know, let's try. I don't know what I'm doing here. We're in unknown territory, which has deepened the trust between you. Okay, well, he's still a prisoner. Feels happy, that tends to his injuries, and he's well fed. So trust. We have a pretty high trust. So what does a renegade even mean? I feel like he's a spearman, right? He looks pretty spearman-y with this symbol here. Which is not terrible. We can take a spearman. Now, the antagonists, to answer that question, who are the antagonists in this game? The antagonists, so if we zoom way out, this is the world map. Now I'm moving it around a little bit here, so there's a lot to work with if you consider that this is the size of this county here, but if we just hit M, you know, this is almost 20 hours of gameplay that you're looking at, and I haven't explored that much. You know, if we keep on zooming out and look at what we're dealing with here. So if we assume this is 20 hours of gameplay, we have at least another 20 here. I would say even 25, 45, and on, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Several hundred hours of gameplay here, and I think a lot of these quests are auto-generating. So there's a lot of potential for this game. Basically, what you do is you make your own mercenary company, and I'll talk through that actually as we head to the camp and we figure out a little bit more about what's going on with the group, since we did just lose 2 guys in a fight. That's a huge hit at this stage in the game. We're gonna have to bury him as well. That's gotta happen. So here's the kicker. You can save your equipment if you're getting new guys. So this guy's a spearman, for instance. I just got a level 6 deserter's lance. I'd really like for this guy to join the team. I don't know if he's going to. I've kind of got him to trust me. He's a vegetarian, which probably means he's weak and frail, but we still want him on the team. Let's go through the gear here quickly. Movement +1. Peaches has critical hit +5. Gabby has nothing. But she has 15 willpower, so we don't need to mess with it. Whisk Toss has 17 willpower. We don't need to touch it. 15 willpower. 15 willpower. Willpower determines whether or not your teammate is going to stay alive when they would otherwise die. What do we have here? Light armor, but Forthic can wear medium armor. So let's give Forthic some... Oh, level 5 required. Oof. Ideally, we can give this Brigandine to Forthic. Way better than what he's wearing. In the meantime, we'll repair everybody's everything.
Use my anvil. You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor.
And let's see what we can sell here. So Hermes has plus strength plus 10 and annihilation. This is strength plus 11. Now, do we still have the annihilation skill? We do. What was I missing from that? I think I had an oil on it. So we're going to have to toss an oil on that. Now, what about this heavy armor? It's got less armor than what we're working with, but only because the defender's reinforced layer, which adds 9. If we added 9 to this, what would we have? 45, which is not as good as this still. Okay. Okay, so corporal, but we could add 2. Ooh. This is tough. This is pretty tough. To try and guess how you should best equip your troops in this game is one of my favorite parts. We have 2 medium helmets. What about Mr. Harp? 5 and 8. This one is 4 and 9. Slightly better. This one is 4 and 8. 4 and 8. This guy can only wear light armor, unfortunately. Whisk Toss. As soon as he gets a nickname, he'll get a promotion. You know what I mean? We have Filtos, the friend of beasts. We have Peaches the Deft. We have Hermes the Bulwark. We have Gabby the Nimble Elbow. I don't even know what that means. You know what? I might just sell a ton of this stuff. I did make a lot of it, but we don't have the guys for it, and I'd rather have the gold. Let's go a little bit crazy here. We're gonna keep that. That requires level 5, and it's awesome armor. But we're gonna get rid of this heavy armor. This spear. Let's check out this spear compared to, say, Gabby's. Gabby's has an iron spear level 3. This is a deserter's lance level 6. It gives her tendon rupture. Her current spear only has impale, but that knocks people back. This is tough. I really rely on that knockback, but it's a lot more damage. 12 to 14 versus... we'll say she can't use it. Never mind. Not even a discussion. Yeah, Nimble Elbow. I think it's because she's a spearman, you know, like a harpooner. She's just really sending it. Who knows what she did before she became a mercenary? She might have gotten that nickname from another more questionable, less morally sound profession. $1,400 gold, I think, is the most gold I've ever had in this entire in all the time that I've played this game. Antrim and Taurus, we need to go bury our friends. Let's see if I can remember where I put the south, northeast, southwest. Got to be southwest. I have a company graveyard here somewhere, and I think it's southwest. It can't be southwest. Is it southwest? Yeah, it's definitely maybe. Yeah, there it is right there. I haven't taken map markers yet, which is going to be my next one, so I can mark the graveyard. So we have Aliguli, or Ali, Defender of the Red Legion. Amanon, the Knife of Tiltren. He was my first ranger. Antuit, Angry Antuit. Died like he lived, angry and overpaid So I had kind of a character moment with this guy, and he was mad and demanded more money, so I gave it to him. But then he died moments later. Thorngad, cutthroat, liar, thief. He was my first thief in the gang. We have another one now. But most of all, friend died fighting for the Red Legion. He was one of my first lieutenants. So now, Antrim. Let's bury Antrim. The old company graveyard. Antrim. What should we say about Antrim? He, I don't even remember what he was. That's how below notice Antrim was. Sword and shield guy. Okay, defender of the Red Legion. Stood his ground. He was so unremarkable. We have nothing else to say. Moment of silence. So I like to keep a company graveyard. Now, I know this is kind of... I don't see many other people doing this. But Tiltren, no matter what, if my troops die throughout this game, they're all coming back to Tiltren. So whose body is this? This is Taurus's. He was the crazy cannibal. And so we're gonna go with that. Crazy cannibal. Crazy cannibal. Devoured his enemies. And enjoyed his friends. It's maybe more funny than it should be. Okay, well, the team's good. We have a mission down south, which is the Arnard gang. Now, it's hard. I took the mission when I had more people on my team, right? So, we're going for it, though. Or the Bandit's Lair. Ooh. I don't think we can do the Bandit's Lair. I should turn around. We're going to have to camp here. Maybe we'll be able to recruit our prisoner or he'll escape. I'm going into the woods here. Do I not have a woodcutter? He's a woodcutter. Get on that tree. I'm giving him a job, so hopefully he likes me. Manage companion. No, I'm not going to release him. I don't know how to get him to join me, but hopefully he will. I think more action points are going to be very important. Happiness is cool and all, but I'm putting as many people in that tent as possible. We're going to keep this guy here so we can get the extra armor repair pieces. I'm also a huge fan of torches, so we're going to make those whenever we can. If you're ever going to explore ruins, you need a ton of torches. What does Gabby need? I wonder how the loss of our companion will impact the group. I'm worried we'll struggle to get back on our feet. Watch. Say nothing and observe. Terrible. Nothing but negatives. Pray. Take time to send Taurus off into the night. Suggested by Peaches, the lieutenant. I see nothing wrong here. Drink to forget. Let's pray. Okay. Because of that, Gabby got an aptitude point. We're going to use career plans to beef that up even further. And make her a monster. 28 strength. Where am I headed here? South. I really hope this goes well. This could be the end for the company. Haunted animals? Whoa! I don't want to fight the pigs! I mean, I kind of do want to fight the pigs. I'd be able to kill them pretty easily. Alright, this is going to be the culminating battle here of this stream. Win or lose, all in. Oh, this is going to suck. 2, 4, 6. A hoodlum with a star. I don't even know what that means. Wrongdoers. I've never faced them. This could be the end for the Red Company. I'm a huge fan of single stream playthroughs. I mean, it really reinforces the difficulty of some of these games. So, I mean, whatever happens, happens. But let's see if we can play this to our advantage. So we have a lot of opportunity up here. A bear trap up here, which we're going to have to avoid. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's the rest of my team? But just have 6, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Filtos. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I get another one down here anywhere? We have 2 spears to work with. And he's got a bear trap to deal with. Now, I'm wondering if I position this guy well, I bet you I can distract some of these guys. You know what? I have a plan here. I have a plan here. That guy gets to go next. Biltas can't reach him. Hermes can't reach him. Vorthik might be able to reach him if he switches with Hermes. Heck yes, he can. Biltas might even be able to reach him. It's a big range. I don't know. Do we think that can reach him? I don't think it can reach him. Gabby is the lieutenant, and she's taken on the responsibility of leading half the team around a very unnecessary detour while we try and chip away at the rest of the team. I think that's going to be the plan. You know what? Ooh, or maybe Gabby leads them all into a huge trap. No. Not that far. We don't want to go too far. She can always push off somebody and then take off because she's a spearman. Now we know the poacher's next. Filtos is gonna try. I don't know. He can't make the poacher, but he can make the tyrant. What? Why didn't he get the free hit? What's happening here? I actually have no idea what's going on. Maybe he's immovable. Well, his critical damage is increased, and we lost a valor point. This is fine. Who's next? Who's next? This guy. He's a poacher. We're not worried about a poacher and then a hoodlum. The hoodlum probably going to go up. So these guys are at our disposal down here. Oh, hit your friend. Hit your friend. It didn't pan out. However, that's not the worst outcome. I think we're gonna set these two guys on fire. Who's going next? Way back. Yeah. I can't wait to rename Whisk Toss. It's just hard to say. Set that up so once those guys move, they're going to take a bruising. I am super happy about the fact that all of these NPCs are being led up around this just terribly inconvenient feature, and I'm going to intentionally avoid this bear trap, but they will not. It's going to buy us a lot of time. Then I'll be able to utilize this spear hopefully at some point. So Arnard the Tyrant is next. Let's actually set up Peaches here with another barrage as well. Let's shoot our flaming arrows. It's kind of all my fights end up with everybody on fire because I've got both my archers equipped with the bows that set everybody on fire. Oh! Amazing. Walking down into it. I'm going to galvanize everybody to get all of the valor points. And here we are. Free deflection. Nobody's taking any damage next turn. This is not going to be difficult. Wow. Once this whole team comes to bear, it might be. If I can set them on fire. It's a lot of moves being on fire, you know? Perfect. I need to move my archers up if I can. If I can just oh no. No. Ooh, I thought he was going to have that AoE spin with the poison. So if I can move my archers up, I mean, kind of Robert's your father's brother. Do I need to set myself on fire for this? Probably. Oh well. Kind of the benefit of using Spearman to set people on fire is that you can push them away and disengage afterwards. Oof. Sweet, 1 damage. It would have been way better if he had died. I'm going to heal El Capitan, actually. Now, how... I think I head up here. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I'm just going to start making the way here fiery. I really hope he can get through that, or Gabby can get through that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes. Yeah, I was going to say, there's absolutely no way they shoot through their whole team. Get out of here. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer. So they're going to be coming through the bear trap, while Gabby's going to be going up and over the bear trap. Uh-oh. Boop. Oh, everybody's on fire. Oh, I can get out of there. Nice. Uh-oh. This looks cool. This is cool. Honestly, it's a... I don't know. It's on this difficulty, at least, it's a very, very technical game. And I haven't had this much fun since playing Ogre Tactics. Have I decided on the next Kenshi playthrough yet? That's a great question, and the answer is hard no. It's a toss-up. I've only gotten a couple suggestions, and I know that there's a lot of... people out there that have suggestions. They just need to let me know. I've done a lot of what's suggested. I don't want to... Like, I've had a couple great suggestions, but a lot of them involve mods. Like, changing the game, altering the game a lot. And while I'm fond of some mods, I mean, my favorite version of Kenshi is Vanilla Kenshi. And I'd rather see suggestions based on just like a background story for playthrough, as opposed to, hey, change your entire game and play it like this. That said, I've used quite a few mods that I really enjoy. So like I said, it's pretty tough. I haven't decided yet how I want to go about it. Oh, can I hit all three, please? Oh, wow. Pete, would you ever consider doing a Subnautica 1 playthrough? Subnautica. that is Subnautica an open world kind of survival builder? Am I mistaking it for something, or is it a horror underwater ocean game? Oh no, I set my friend on fire. I've made a terrible mistake. I think the answer is to head up top here towards these guys, but I'm hopeful that the archers will be able to deal with them in their entirety in no time. Oh boy. Okay. This worked out really well. We're gonna set both avenues on fire. And then just toss out one of these. Bear trap, burning, nothing? Ah, come on. No, we're gonna use those guys absolutely last. Bleed. I'm out. Yeah, I mean, I might absolutely try a Subnautica playthrough. I think that's a great idea. If it's a good game, that's really all I care about. You know, is if it's a good game. And if it's watchable. Watchable makes it easy, but not even watchable necessarily. More, is it gonna be fun? If it's gonna be fun, I'm all about it. This is not great. I don't think old Philtos can win this fight. The wrongdoer is much stronger. He's a strong doer. Oof. Not good. Not good. Not good. Pathfinder. Is that the new Pathfinder? Wrath of the Righteous? Kind of a Baldur's Gate 3 D&D style game? I think I need to send Hermes this way. Hold on here. This guy has bandage, but he's gonna die. This might not be good. If we lose Philtos, I'll be pretty sad. Hopefully Hermes can make it by the next turn. Oof. Oh, he hit his friend. That's fine. That actually kind of works out. Two more before we're done. This guy and this guy. Okay, so if I shoot you and then hopefully throw a spear at you, you'll die. Oh, I cannot run that far. Not great. This guy might be able to. Absolutely not. Okay, if Hermes cannot make it here, Philtos is dead. Done for. Forthic can't do anything. Oh, no. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. The flower. What? Why did I just get 52 stacks of poison? Is this dude poisonous? What's happening? He must have some sweet, sweet armor. Oh no. Oh no, not great. Not great. What do we do? What do we do? We push him away, right? We push him away. That's not gonna do anything. It'll make them dueling though. Why is he poisoned? I hate this dude. He's on fire. Yeah, these wrongdoers suck. Night night. Okay. How do we help? How do we help? We don't do anything. We don't do anything. There's only one more enemy left, and it's this dude. And he has a ton of life. Viltas, almost dead. Hermes cannot make it yet again. We have to kill this guy. How are we gonna kill this guy? We're not. We're not, unless I actually have no idea. He doesn't have a turn, so we're okay. We might be okay. We might be okay. Willpower save. The range of the next attack is doubled. Okay, so I think we have to stack an archer attack and a Hermes attack. This will be okay. This will be okay. I bet you if we can get Hermes past the bear, or teach it, whisk, whoever he is, okay? Whisk toss. If we can get him past, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna have to hit him with everything we got. 38 to 48. And that is gonna have to be enough. Fingers crossed. Surrounded. Hey! Venomous coating. Okay, we know whose helmet this is. We know whose helmet this is. Blanc, 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 blanc. Oh my goodness. It doesn't get any better. It does not get any better. Everybody survive. Let's camp. Let's hit the campsite for a second here. Hermes, we get a brand new helmet here. Look at this. It's not, it's also cool. Venomous coating. I don't even know what that means. People get poisoned if they attack me. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. This is where we're going to call this one. I'm I mean, ideally, Akrin here would have joined us. Hopefully, that's a conversation we can have in the future. Oh, yes. Super excited that everybody lived. We just hit 2 hours. What a great climax to the stream. What an awesome fight. We lost a couple amazing troops in this playthrough, but the red company stands. So I mean, awesome. 210 coming in, 122 going out, 1420 all told. We have food for 9 days. This is kind of the best that I've had. Ever in this game on an Ironman. John Hio, helmet looks like a toaster. If by toaster you mean Cylon from Battlestar Galactica, you are exactly accurate. So hey, we're gonna save the game. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks if you're catching this later. I absolutely love this game. I hope that more people get interested. More people come to hang out and check it out. And if you've got suggestions, better ways I can do things, thoughts for the direction the Red Legion here, the Red Company should take, let me know. I'm still getting a feel for this game, but I've only ever played it on Ironman, so I've never made it that far. This is probably as far as I've made it. I've made it into the next province or the next country or whatever, but I've never really had this established of a party. So, thanks everybody for hanging out, and take it easy.